Hello plant fella, welcome to Javaniska Elflora YouTube channel. Today we're exploring a climbing jewel of the rainforest, Mucuna novo-guinensis. Among the many plants of the tropics, there are those that dominate by size and those that capture our hearts with beauty. This vine is one of the latter. Its cascading flowers look like chandeliers hanging in the forest, and yet it is also a member of the humblebean family. So let's get started. Mucuna novo-guinensis is part of the Fabaceae family, the great legume family. You may know Fabaceae for its beans, peas and tamarind. But in the rainforest, this family produces giants, climbers and ecological engineers. Mucuna as a genus has over 100 species spread across the tropics. Some are known for their medicinal seeds, others for their itchy seed hairs, and a few, like this one, for their astonishing flowers. Its native home is Papua and nearby islands, biodiversity hotspots where new plant discoveries are still being made. This is a vigorous climbing vine, twining its way into the forest canopy. Left undisturbed, it can cover tall trees with its dense foliage, and then comes the flowering season. Huge racemes hang from the vine, sometimes half a meter long, like a curtain of sculpted blossoms. The flowers are waxy, deep maroon to almost black, and they glow under soft light. This display makes Mucuna novo-guinensis one of the most visually dramatic vines in the rainforest. Pollination here is a story of partnership. Many Mucuna species, including this one, are bat-pollinated. At night, fruit bats visit the flowers for nectar. Their weight presses down on the petals, releasing pollen in the process. This relationship shows how plants adapt not just to survive, but to weave themselves into the fabric of life around them. Without bats, the flowers would remain closed. Without the flowers, bats would lose an important food source. It's a dance of survival, performed every evening in the rainforest. After pollination, the flowers give way to pods. Inside are hard, glossy seeds, often beautifully patterned. Like many legumes, these seeds have a very tough coat. In nature, they may fall into rivers and be carried long distances before germinating. Some seeds remain viable even after months drifting in water. This adaptation ensures that Mucuna novo-guinensis doesn't just cling to one patch of forest, it can colonize new spaces, carried by currents, waiting patiently for the right conditions. As a legume, this plant has another gift. It fixes nitrogen. Deep in its roots, bacteria transform nitrogen from the air into nutrients that enrich the soil. In agroforestry, other Mucuna species are already used as cover crops to improve degraded land. While Mucuna novo-guinensis is not yet widely studied for this purpose, its relatives show us the possibilities. Imagine forest restoration projects where such vines not only stabilize the soil, but also add breathtaking beauty to bewildered landscapes. Because of its rarity and beauty, Mucuna novo-guinensis has captured the interest of botanical gardens. In some tropical collections in Asia and the Pacific, you may find these vines trained over arbors or trellises. Flowering in breathtaking displays, for gardeners, it requires patience, strong support for climbing, warm humid conditions and careful handling of its large seeds. But the reward is unforgettable. Flowers unlike anything else in the plant kingdom. Of course, beauty alone does not guarantee survival. In its native habitat, deforestation threatens many climbing plants. Vines like Mucuna novo-guinensis may be overlooked compared to timber trees, yet their disappearance would unravel the web of pollinators and soil cycles they support. Conservation here means more than saving one species. It means protecting the forest orchestra in which each plant has a part to play. Standing beneath a flowering Mucuna novo-guinensis, you feel both awe and humility. These blooms are heavy, sculptural, almost alien, yet they hang in silence, feeding bats at night and enriching the soil by day. It's a reminder that the rainforest hides wonders at every level, not just towering trees, but vines that drape themselves like jewels across the canopy. Mucuna novo-guinensis is more than a climbing flower, it is a symbol of rainforest mystery, resilience and beauty. Here at Javaniska Elflora, we believe sharing these stories is one step toward valuing and preserving them. If you'd like to bring a touch of the rainforest into your own garden, we also provide rare seeds, exotic plants, and even consultation for landscaping projects. Every plant we share is part of a bigger mission, helping rare species find new homes while supporting conservation. So, if you're curious to explore, check out our collection or reach out directly. We'd be happy to help you find something special. Thank you for watching, and until next time, may the forest always surprise you with its hidden gems.